It's Dale D'Antoni here. Welcome to the Sofa Sessions. D'Antoni, Wines.
Gentlemen. Are you struggling to find that perfect hair product? Struggling to get women and be successful? And that axe that you've been using since middle school probably isn't cutting it anymore. Now, if you want to grow and maintain a majestic flow, Miracle Flow has your back. They are a one-stop shopping solution for that luscious, whimsical mane your parents keep telling you to cut. After just a couple weeks of use, your hair will feel thicker and flowy than ever. And all of their products are made right here in the US to ensure the highest quality possible. So look no further. Whether it be riding polar bears in the Alaskan mountains or skiing in the Bahamas with the dolphins, your hair will flow with masculinity and strength. Welcome back to episode 27 of the Sofa Sessions. It is me, Brandon, hosting the Sofa Sessions. And I have very weird people looking at me, very talented people though, and I appreciate that. Today we're going to be talking to estimated principals.
First try.
Yeah, so you guys can go now. We're live.
Really?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. My name is Cody Widener, the lead singer of Estimated Principals. I'm a passive drummer.
I'm in Estimated Principles. I am the percussionist.
We know.
I'm gonna pass
it. Sorry.
I'm Ethan. I'm 17. I play bass guitar in Estimated Principles. And I make funny noises sometimes, and I also scream. I'm gonna give it to the woman in the band.
Oh wow. I'm Oe. I play keyboard and guitar. And Drew.
And I am Andrew.
Not like that.
I am not just a cowboy today, but every day.
Oh.
And I am the lead guitarist of Estimated Principles.
True.
And I shred.
True.
Alright, so what is y'all's astrological sign? No, I'm just
Capricorn.
I'm a Taurus.
Leo, I think.
I'm a Scorpio.
Taurus?
Cody, what are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Boo.
Let's go!
I get called a piece of shit. Like,
Dude, we're compatible.
we are?
And I think I'm better than all of you.
We're compatible?
Well, you are, aren't you? No.
Sorry, I just want to touch your inner thigh. But yeah, I get called a piece of shit quite a lot for no reason.
Yeah, I do too.
By white chicks. I don't get it.
But I just usually just kill raccoons and cats, but I don't know. They haven't caught me yet, you know.
Okay.
So,
Do we have questions?
no, we're just...
Oh, we're just talking.
Yeah, you guys can just
This
talk.
is
So
better.
am I right here?
No, for real, like...
What's
I mean,
going-
I do have a couple, but...
Go, Pose a question.
Alright, so,
We're telling you how to run the fucking podcast. You're gonna pose a goddamn question, and we're gonna answer it.
so when is your birthday?
Me?
Just all of y'all.
Oh, it was.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was August 12th.
Happy late birthday.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Pass it. Idiot.
Pass it around.
My birthday. No, we do because my birthday is in a few days. My birthday is on the 20th of November.
Oh, this was up.
Thank you.
Getting you guitar strings.
June 6th, 1998.
That is a lie.
Yo, that was good.
That's pretty good.
It's a good horse noise.
Grew up on a farm?
Yeehaw.
I was born January 14th, 2003. The greatest day of both of my parents' lives.
No.
Your parents fucking hate you.
Do they really?
That was too far. I'm sorry.
Alright, so when you guys do make it big, and I know you will,
Yeah.
are you going to sell your souls to the Illuminati to be the biggest band in the world?
Already have.
I have a little devil shrine in my room that I pray to before I play guitar. Like before shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Legit.
Ethan.
Ethan.
It's a little deep, man.
And then I get sturdy.
Oh.
Shortly after.
It would depend on what the contractual obligations of the deal are.
I think you have to lose somebody close to you, so somebody has to die.
Oh.
Like Kanye
What if
West
we all
lost his
die?
mom.
Well, I mean,
What if I died?
Oh.
well, that would be that's like a double negative because then we wouldn't be famous anymore. No woman.
Woman. No family.
I just sold my soul to Bruno Mars. Cause that's just the way I am. It's just the way you are. What's the song?
Just the way you are. You got it.
I don't think any of us should be selling our soul to anyone.
I don't even need the contract.
I've got enough soul to go around. There's got to be a couple satanic entities I can split it amongst, like Dagon.
True. Here's my thing.
Ball.
It's just like anyone else, you know. If I'm selling my soul to you, I still want to have the ability, if someone else poses a bigger deal, to back out of the contract.
Right.
You know?
It can't be like concrete.
Old Bezo
I'm not
balls.
exclusive.
Beezle balls.
Can't come up to me and offer me something without any out. You know what I mean?
When Asmodeus is giving me 3 and Belial's giving me 1, I want to be able to switch demon lords. That's what I'm trying to say.
What?
Okay. Yeah, you lost me about 5 minutes ago, but I don't.
I mean, we could go over the demonology.
Yeah, why don't we? You know,
No,
we got all night.
All right.
He's got like a goat.
I still can't leave, so we are
Is it
good
really?
on time.
I don't.
Oh,
It's like a little
It's
goat
an
head.
upside down
They made
star.
that thing up.
What?
You know,
Next.
the upside down cross
I
is
was
actually
wrong.
a good thing.
I was wrong.
it's actually a sword.
It is.
Quote,
It's a
unquote.
That's
dope
what I
ass sword.
said earlier.
Next question.
Mealy.
How did you guys get the lyrics on Spotify? I see a lot of people not have them, but you guys do.
Clay?
Yeah.
Clay.
How does
Clay?
that work?
Kid.
It's when you upload the song, there's a button that says add lyrics.
Really?
And I copy pasted them from my phone.
Oh,
And now,
wow.
are you asking how to get the lyrics or the synced lyrics?
Yeah,
where
like
they
the sync
follow?
lyrics. Don't you have the sync lyrics on there?
Well,
Yeah.
on the
Apple.
it depends on the EP.
I
Yeah.
won't cut that out.
Yeah.
No, you don't have
On
to.
Spotify.
It was intentional.
I think on everything. Did you have to like go?
The
in and
live
sync
EP
it?
doesn't have it.
He did.
The live EP doesn't count as a piece of.
But it
music.
has lyrics.
Sucks.
Okay, well that's a separate issue. The EP has the same because it's like a little mini game actually because what it does, you type all the lyrics out in lines and then it plays the song back and you have to hold the space bar for the duration of the line and then when you let go it unsyncs it and then when you press space bar it goes to the next line. So I have to remember the song and like monkey at a typewriter, press the space bar and hold it. And if you go into Blind Man, actually, I typed out that whole speech that the Atomic Bomb guy does, and I tried to follow his cadence of speaking, and I skipped a line, and you can see it pops up for like 2 seconds, and then it disappears again, because my finger slipped off the space bar, and I fucked it up. But it's actually kind of fun. I can't wait to do it for 12 plus songs in a row. That shit's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Spacebar game.
Yeah. Who would win in a fight, bear or gorilla?
Oh.
Let's get it real quick.
Drew would be both of them.
Gorilla.
I think gorilla. I'm on team gorilla.
I'm on Team Gorilla.
You guys said bear
What
or
month is it?
gorilla?
Yeah, I'm on team gorilla.
What, monkey?
You're
I
on
don't know.
No,
It's
no,
like
what
the biggest-
month is it? Like what time of the year? Because bears get really, really aggressive in the fall.
Team Edward.
Because they
Whenever
gotta
get
eat
horny,
it
I would say would be
whenever
the
they're-
best time.
What?
Whenever they get horny, or like
Same time.
yeah.
Because what
Same
they
time, yeah.
Because what they breed and they stock up food for their hibernation around the same time, so
Yeah.
they skip most of their
I
pregnancy
feel like gorilla.
because they sleep through it.
No. Okay, listen.
I made that whole thing up. It sounded right.
Sounds
it
correct.
did. I mean, it sounds.
So-
Really good at making
The food
shit
part
up.
was real. They do stock up on food and get really aggressive towards like the late summer, early fall months, and they eat a lot more food. And then that's why there was a guy. He flew out into the Alaskan wilderness for 14 years straight every summer to hang out with. It's a documentary on
I've seen
Netflix.
that.
It's called
that
Grizzly
guy.
Man.
Yeah, that guy. He died.
And there's a video that's never been released. He brought a camera out there to study bears, and he brought his girlfriend this time, and they stayed super late. It was like September or something, really late into the game, and they were recording, but the camera lens was on, so it's just audio. But you can hear him get mauled by a bear and tell his girlfriend to run. And his girlfriend hits the bear with a pan, and the bear turns on her, and she sprints off, and you can hear the dude's skull get ripped open, and like the bear eats all of his brains and shit, and you can hear it. And the tapes have never been released. Only the coroners heard it.
But did he survive?
no, he's
Absolutely
dead.
not. No, he was
He's
eaten
very good.
Okay, so I changed my
alive.
mind. I think team bear.
What? That's what I'm saying. If it's after hearing that, the dude had a gun. I'm pretty sure,
But what
and
about-
he still died.
What about
Yeah.
a horny gorilla versus a horny bear?
Horny bear.
Horny bear.
I'm
bear.
I don't know.
gorilla. What does a gorilla
Okay.
have? Hands, thumbs.
Oh,
Okay, but beside, we're not.
we're
Stop
talking about
fondling my toes.
this.
I'm fucking scratching his toes this whole time. I didn't even realize.
It's dog on dog action right now. You just like zoom in on that during this segment of the podcast.
Yeah, you've got a whole 4-minute clip of me.
It's a little foot hamburger.
I don't know. I'm on Team Bear.
Bear.
Someone else hold it.
Okay.
So I'm on Team Gorilla Dick.
It's gotta be bad.
I mean OG Mudbone all day.
What does that mean?
OG Gorilla Bone all day long.
Next question.
All right, next question.
I don't really have that many.
Just start spitballing, man. That's
Can I spit some?
that's what Clay tells me to do.
do something.
Yeah, Drew, do something.
Drew, let's take it.
Do it funny.
Do something funny for once. Oh my god, a cat.
Holy shit, a cat.
Can
Hold on.
the
Okay, anyways.
It's your turn to speak, Drew. You got it.
Is he doing ASMR? It's the life.
His name is Sparky.
How does your cat feel about that?
I don't know.
And now, a 14-part sonnet written by the one and only Cody Widener. All right. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with
really
a
feel that.
brand new invention.
This isn't real. Let's start this episode. This isn't real.
Something is holding me tightly. I forgot the rest. Could you finish the sentence?
I could never.
Can we do that? Can we do it?
Cat's about to sabotage this whole operation.
It's all good.
Live cat mic.
Clay, I wouldn't get too close to this thing no more. It's
I'm gonna
contaminated.
keep my distance.
You probably should.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clay.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Sofa Talks.
Welcome to the Sofa Sessions podcast. My name is Schmorgydor.
Hola, nosotros estamos en el podcast de Sofa Sessions. Estamos estimated principles. Tocamos rock and roll. Yes, I speak Spanish. Do you see me?
You told me that you don't speak Spanish.
Well, I lied.
before.
No tango dinero.
No tengo dinero. He puts that song on in Zoomies because I work with him, and then he looks at me and he says, "You know all the words, right?" I say no. It's a very rude assumption.
Do you like name the episodes on your podcast thing?
On your podcast thing.
Alright, listen.
Where does this go?
No. Can you name this episode Clusterfuck, please? Just like,
I don't think that would.
No,
I don't know if my grandma would like that.
That's not good for the ratings.
I don't think
Yeah,
that
no,
was
not good.
gonna
Not
Your
good
grandma reads these.
Your cat's taking
No,
over
I-
the conversation.
Dude, he does that. But no, I was telling her about it earlier. She's like, "You don't get on there and speak nasty, do you?" And I'm like, "Fuck no." But I do.
We're not
We get down and dirty.
I haven't heard you say one bad word about nobody.
Yeah, no.
Never.
Surely not right before we started. So I don't know why you do that ever. I don't know.
You'll never believe what he's got in his closet.
27-bit rated, 0 found.
Can we show off the socks real quick? Can you just?
Yeah,
Your socks?
Yeah, please explain.
We can have a,
Those are
we can have a
hard.
sock war. Who's got the best socks?
It's not me.
Really not.
I have
Rocking
plain.
the yoing noise right now. The doodle bob.
we both. Holy shit! Yo, we both have SpongeBob.
Me noi. That shit's crazy.
Oh my god.
Cody, what you got? Oh, gray, boring.
Bro.
I got the fraternity 11s.
I got the Reeboks.
Oh hell no!
But they're not
It's okay,
matching.
we
One of
get
them's
it.
pink.
These guys don't get it, but we get it.
I don't have any fun socks.
Cody, what kind
It
of
cost
life?
$14.
My
for
siblings
like 3
steal my
pairs of
shit.
fun-
That's so expensive. I could go to Kroger and buy like 20 socks for $2.
I don't think anyone fucking asked you.
Yeah.
Those
Oh.
socks are
You, Ethan.
expensive.
Eat dick.
I wear them frequently.
That's good.
Next question.
What's going on, guys? I'm Drew, bassist of Estimated Principles.
Welcome to the Sofa Sessions podcast.
I'm Ethan. Tokara La Guitar and Estimated Principles.
The Spanish gag again. This
Oh,
is
wait. Buy our merch. It's all online.
we're gonna do a Black Friday sale and then it's going away. All of it.
$2 for a shirt.
We're doing
We
that.
can't do that sale.
We're
Way too. Prices are way too.
I'll
low
make
for
the
that.
shipping free.
free shipping, Black Friday. Be there.
I'm also raising the prices though.
Estimatedprinciples.com.
EstimatedPrinciples.com.
Who runs the website?
That one me.
You do?
You're gonna find a common denominator in this band that if something has to be run,
okay,
we run it.
So
except for Cody running around the stage.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
The only thing that they're in charge of collectively is the TikTok, and if you notice, somehow all of the last 30 TikToks have been posted by us.
You keep on telling me I'm in charge of the TikTok, and I keep on telling you no, I'm not.
Every TikTok I post gets taken down for some suspicious reason.
What's going on, guys? It's Estimated Principles. Back at ya.
You know,
I've been best friends with this guy for 4 years, and he's always been the same.
Let's take 5.
Recess.
Take 5 at the other podcast?
Oh,
did you guys like take breaks?
Yeah, we did.
Wait, did we?
Well, that was to get ready.
Yeah, we did that before we recorded.
Yeah, but we took a cool bathroom picture.
That was before. That was when they're setting up the music stuff.
We took a hard bathroom.
Yeah, can we take pictures
Y'all
in your
were
bathroom?
all hard?
Yeah.
In the bathroom?
Wait,
Can we take hard bathroom pictures in your bathroom?
If we're all hard, yeah, for sure.
oh, dude. What? This is so cool.
This is crazy.
This is so crazy.
I have all these like serious questions.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ask us-
No, yeah.
No, like it's good that like they're bad.
Ask us
No,
serious.
we're game.
The next one is
We are in a real band that makes real music. It's just really bad.
No, it's good music. You
Yeah.
Great music.
can't advertise it as bad music.
We love music.
We don't need these people to believe in us. We got Jesus Christ.
believe in us. God did.
We need
DJ
fans.
Khaled.
Okay, what's the real question?
Yeah, what's the real people question?
Have you guys had any weird experiences with a fan?
Oh man,
Yes.
so many people, like 4, have come up to me in different areas of the world, and they say, "Oh my God, you're in Estimated Principles." EP they call it because no one wants to say all 19 syllables, and I go, yes I am, and I think finally this is my big break. We've made it. We are a band. And then they go, "Oh my God, you're an EP." And I go, and then they go, Ethan is so hot. And I go, don't talk to me ever again. You know,
Did
like,
they really?
yeah, like 4,
I thought you were joking.
like 4 or 5 people just like today at work someone came up to me and she goes, "Hey, are you an EP?" And I said, "Well, yes." And then she said, "Oh my God, Ethan, you know, I used to hang out with Ethan." I don't.
Get your horny ass out of here, bro.
Anyway, everyone thinks Ethan is too hot, and it's just so weird because don't talk to me about it. Keep that to yourself.
Talk to me about it.
I think we know the identity of this person, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep it anonymous. We had a show in Atlanta at some point. It must have been early summer.
Yeah.
And we had a pretty good turnout actually, as in we sold at least 10 tickets because we made money.
Yeah, that's good.
So we're playing the show and we finish it and we get off stage and I think they walked up to you. I don't remember, but there was this person that walked up to us and they said, "When do you guys go on?" And we said, "Oh, we just finished." And my girlfriend about an hour later walks up to me and she's like, "Yeah, there was this girl in the bathroom crying on the floor." And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And then Cody told me that, and I put 2 and 2 together. This woman was sobbing on the floor of the women's bathroom that she missed our performance.
She is our biggest fan.
She's our biggest.
She has not missed a show since.
Really?
She has been. She gets free merch.
Literally every
Does
show.
she really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She's actually.
she local
We
in
actually
Augusta?
we have to have a conversation with her because she has a lot of tickets for Saturday. Yeah.
There was
should've
one
brought
time.
her.
Yeah, tickets. Yeah, you need.
I should have brought her.
We should.
Way better.
There was one time.
When we have our podcast, she's gonna be the first guest.
Oh really?
Yes,
You guys are gonna have a podcast.
Soon.
We are?
it's coming.
One day. We were playing Clay. You remember the one time we were playing at Furnace, and I had the white jumpsuit on. It was for like Freak Fest or something. I had the white jumpsuit on, and I was just same thing. Shut up. Anyways,
2 different things in the same month.
we were playing, and it was like right.
Can you let him finish?
It was like right before we went on. and some girl comes up to me, and she's in like a full face of makeup. I'm gonna slap the piss out of you. Anyways, she's in a full face of makeup, and I'm wearing an all-white jumpsuit, and she says, "Can I put my face on your butt and leave an imprint?" And I kind of just looked at her, and like,
I don't remember this.
You don't? No, like she was like she was a cool like 4'11" maybe, so she was like at eye level with my booty cheeks. So like she totally could have done
You're
it.
8.5 feet tall.
No. She could have done it. Like she could have sneak attacked me. Like she could have just grabbed her, you know. Yeah.
Stand up, watch.
No, it's okay.
No, stand up.
No, I can't stand
I'm
up.
6 feet tall.
No, I can't stand up right now. No, I can't stand right up. There's a thing going on.
Ethan is the
He's ready for the picture.
I'm ready for the picture. I prepared.
What are you thinking of?
Spit on your hand and stroke my cock at a medium pace.
Love Adam Sandler.
Oh my god, I'm going to see Adam Sandler on Monday.
Anyways, Cody, have you any experience?
Have I any experience?
For like 2 hours.
Well, Clay kind of took my what I was gonna say.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I get this story cred today.
I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. Besides the fact that all of our fans. No, it was at the Halloween show. Who had the bucket hat? Like the actual bucket.
I know
Yeah,
who
that kid.
was. That was my friend's.
Okay,
boyfriend.
I didn't say anything, but that bucket was the most uncomfortable thing I think I've ever put on my head. Like I couldn't see anything, and I tripped over Ethan's guitar cord at least 10 times while I was. Are you sick?
Is there an inside joke to that?
Come sit in Santa's lap.
We
Dang
do
it.
this thing where they'll say things, we pretend like there's an inside joke, but look, there is no context.
There's
one inside joke that me and Clay have.
Yeah, so
They
what
have
do
it.
No, not that one. The other one.
There's two.
There's 2 of them.
When am I gonna see you again?
Bro. Okay, tell me why. We were fucking practicing, and then we're packing up to leave, and Ethan's like, "We practicing tomorrow?" I'm like, "Nah," and he dead ass, no joke, goes, "When am I gonna see you again?" In the most sincere, genuine, like he wasn't being that way for a joke. He was so
You're
sad.
missing out on the pose that I had. I was leaning up in the doorway, all sexual like.
When am I gonna see
No,
you
I was like
again?
leaning up in the doorway, looking all feminine and shit, and I was like, "When am I gonna see you again?" And he just looked at me, and we looked at each other for a solid 5 seconds,
and then you guys made out.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
They got
passionately.
really close.
that's when band practice really starts.
No, yeah. There's band practice, and then there's band practice.
Oh, he's not allowed to come to
I'm
band
not
There's
allowed
practice.
to
band
say
practice,
that.
and then Owie goes home.
Band practice.
And then there's the we really get out of business.
We get to the pounding.
The girlfriends look.
They're all sneering.
No, we have a great time.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
They don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually take most of
man
our
knows how to
inspiration
pleasure
from
a man.
Leonard Skinner, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
This is news to me.
All of our songs rip off Freebird.
We actually, we all think of the Beatles not as a band, but
I don't like when he
as a group of gods.
Yeah, just going after it.
Sincerely, yes.
John Bonham, Jimmy,
Eric Clapton.
Kate Moss. What's that? Kid Rock. These are the legends that we look up to. Kid Rock. Y'all know Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yeah.
Don't worry about.
I know.
Listen, he knows Kate Moss as a model.
Wait, who's Kate Moss?
She's a model.
It's Johnny Depp's ex-wife.
Yeah.
No, that's Amber Turd.
They're both his ex. I think Johnny Depp has one
Like,
ex-wife.
No, yeah, Johnny Depp is a
Kate
hoe.
Bush.
Johnny
Wait,
Depp.
who's Kate Bush?
She makes music.
George Bush? So,
No, I'm Kate Moss.
What's
Being
George?
the model.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you got your Kate.
She had a nip slip today.
Who?
I love Kate.
Oh,
Moss.
so on Snapchat.
Can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, go to that. So on Snapchat.
can I use the bathroom too? Like,
You know how Snapchat's got the explore page and it's just like complete. It's all bullshit. There's the Daily Mail has a segment on the Snapchat explore page and I check it every
He
day
checks it every single day.
because
Why?
it's just like a tabloid, but it's free. And I can it just gives me like the snippet. It gives me
got
the headline
pictures
and
and
nothing else.
videos.
It's like Kanye West tweets this. But they do like little quirky edits, like they'll Photoshop Kanye's mouth moving and like
Yeah.
put a little speech bubble by it,
I'm feeling
and they'll have
sleepy right now, but when I wake up,
and they'll put music behind it, but then like something serious will happen, like a car crash that kills 13 kids,
And it'll just go silent.
and it'll be like Kanye West tweets this, Kim Kardashian, 13 kids die in a car crash. There's no animation, there's no colorful, there's no music behind it. It's like
And then right back to
dead silent, and then right back to Bella Thorne drops a spicy this, that, or the other, and it's really, it puts everything in perspective for me, how little we all mean in the grand scheme of things. These 13 kids mean nothing to Kanye West's last tweet. Put that in perspective. They have families. Kanye's tweet is a piece of code.
Yeah,
and it made them so much more money. So much more money, in fact, they animated his mouth moving instead of memorializing these 13 kids with a day of silence.
How do you guys feel about Kanye West?
I can't. Listen, I have to tell myself every day that he's the dude that made Graduation and College Dropout. That's the only way I can stand behind him. Because if I stop thinking about that for a second, I go feral.
He sampled King Crimson one time, and that's all I know about.
Who is Kanye
West?
West?
I know Ye.
I don't have an opinion.
Oh, you mean Yeezy?
I don't keep up with Ye. It blows my mind that this dude has kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he's got a kid named Northwest.
That's hard.
It's not hard. It's hard to live thinking about it.
But there's a conspiracy theory that celebrities name their kids weird names to the public, but they actually have normal names, so they don't know like the normal names of their kids.
Kid's name?
Exactly. Like you think they're going around saying 404 not found.
There's a lot of kids, and the rest of them have normal names.
Yeah. So that might be
you know
true.
We can buy verification on Twitter.
Is it Elon
Musk?
For
$8. For $8
a month.
And we can also rename our account to whatever we want and become the verified account of George W. Bush.
No, you can't. We can get banned.
We literally can.
No, we would get banned permanently. You can't impersonate.
No, I read it in the Daily Mail today. I'll find it.
You can change your name to whatever you want, whenever you want. It's Twitter.
But I can buy verification under the account name George W. Bush.
No, you can, but you'll get banned. It's a thing. Elon Musk banned somebody for impersonating him.
Yeah, no, because she used his account to spew her whatever her demographic.
What do you think we're gonna do with George W. Bush Twitter?
We're gonna spew our demographic.
Look, I can't read this, but come on.
Impersonators. That's a negative connotation.
Yeah, but look, we could impersonate George W. Bush and say something like that.
What does that say?
It said, we can cut this part out. It's a verified Twitter account that says it's called George W. Bush, and his tweet is, "I miss killing Iraqis," sad emoji.
What did he even name his kids?
Snapchat.
Isn't one of his kids' names like C-3PO or crap like
George W. Bush?
Elon Musk.
Oh, it's XAE 12.
27.
I don't know. It's Grimes' kid first, not
Xenorph.
Elon Musk's.
Xenorph.
It was Elon's sperm.
He's migrating.
All his kids are named after robots, and one kid's named John.
Y'all think CeeLo Green is still alive?
What?
Green is still alive.
Is he still alive?
I saw his TikTok the other day.
But is it him?
It looks like
Have y'all thought about it? Think again.
CeeLo Green is cool.
They're gonna kill
I
him.
remember when. Wait, no, that's That's
No, that's CeeLo Green.
Yeah, that's
no, it's Gnarls Barkley.
Yeah,
that's
Gnarls Barkley is CeeLo Green.
No
dumbass. They're
Wait,
the same person.
This is news to me.
Wait,
They're
really?
the same fucking person.
I realized that a couple years ago, and it blew my mind.
Wait, why did he change his name?
I think it's a different
CeeLo
alias.
He wrote crazy. Why would you ever? My Xbox.
See?
Like, why would you change it? Ferrari.
Fucking CeeLo Green and some other dude.
Huh.
That's
the whole
lame.
point.
Well, there's a basketball player called Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
He's tall.
Oh,
He's fat.
Apparently they're married.
Wait.
Him and Charles Barkley?
They're called the Barkleys.
CeeLo Green's gay.
It makes
They're
the
gay.
officiating that wedding must
I
be
love
really
CeeLo
easy.
Green even more.
Oh, that's so cute.
Do you have
So cute.
do you have another serious
And they're
question?
from Atlanta.
Yeah, like
CeeLo Green is
dogs or something.
What's the serious question?
What's a dream tour spot?
Dream tour spot?
Dream tour spot,
Like
yeah.
like one specific place or like a tour?
I want to play.
Like an
here
area,
in Las
yeah.
Like
Vegas.
an area.
Las Vegas would be dope.
I want to do like Coachella and all
Yes.
Where is Coachella?
that way.
I want to play some shit in New Zealand.
Is Coachella in Texas?
No,
I'm pretty sure it's in Las
know.
Vegas.
it's out west.
It's probably
Yeah.
in California.
It's
Or
probably
like
in
I want to do like
Arizona
Big
or
Day
something.
Out in like
Nevada.
Australia.
Yeah.
I want to play When We Were
Australia.
Young.
Bro, we could probably get on
Can
when we were
you?
young.
I'm trying to think of tour locations and you're out here. It's like, bro.
Saudi Arabia.
The UAE. I really want to play in Syria.
Guys,
Bro,
can we play
think
I
about
feel
that
like-
shit.
Wales?
I feel like it's worth mentioning that when this band was formed, it was formed on one rule only.
we will never play in Brazil.
That's true. That's
Why
actually
Brazil?
Okay, that
Like
makes
Brazil,
because
Indiana?
back when we started the band, there was a bit of a joke going around where everyone would just comment "come to Brazil" on every band's post, like no matter their size.
Yeah.
And we got one of these posts, these comments, and I don't know, it just kind of pissed us off.
We decided we're gonna make merch,
we're
and
not
it's gonna
going
be
to Brazil.
It's gonna be Estimated Principles hates Brazil and the Brazilian flag with an X over it.
It's gonna be the world map minus Brazil.
Yeah, we're just
gonna
gonna
be the world
cut
map,
Brazil
and
out
Brazil's
and
not
like
gonna be
extend
in
the
it.
Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean.
The ocean, the water.
I think here, look. For example, there's a Metallica did a show in 1991. Whenever the Soviet Union fell,
Moscow one?
yeah, they did a show in Moscow, like very shortly after the Soviet Union fell.
Yeah.
They took over this tarmac, like a retired military air base, and they set up a stage on the tarmac, and it was free. And like 1.6 million peasants is what they were, because they were Soviet Union slaves, pretty much, funneled in, and like no one knows the death toll of that. If 12 people died at Astroworld, 2,000 died at this thing. There was no security. There was military men with guns walking around the audience. There were helicopters like 20 feet up, scorching this crowd. And they're playing Enter Sandman and watching people die. But it's millions of people, and they just got over a revolution of their entire government. Something about that seems hard. Think about Estimated Principle plays North Korea like a week after Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un dies.
That would be very...
We'd be like the new BTS.
Basically, we need to wait
I
for
don't-
a country to fall.
BTS is going to the military.
The bassist
Yeah,
is
'cause they're
always the
old.
first to die.
You know, if I could go back in time and play Rome when they're burning the Library of Alexandria, I would do that.
Yes.
That's so hard.
That's
Think about it.
burning on
We're
the top of
playing
the
the
pyramids.
Pantheon, and they're just burning
Can we
books.
play the Pantheon anyways?
The Parthenon, but yeah.
What is the Parthenon?
The Pantheon.
So there's two Parthenons.
Oh my god, no! There's the Pantheon and the Parthenon. Oh, you're talking about? Oh no, you're talking about the Parthenon in Nashville and the Parthenon in Greece.
I'm sorry. They
Sorry.
went to Catholic.
Sorry, we
gosh.
went to Catholic school and we're both in college.
And
You'll
we're
have
both-
to excuse us.
I'm like an art historian, quite literally.
No, you just went to Davidson. That's what happened to her.
No,
I didn't end up
I
like
did
that.
go to Davidson, but art history.
There's a Parthenon in Greece, right? It's like a big government building.
It was a building
And-
dedicated to Athena.
Right, but there was a guy that lived in America that just really liked the Parthenon, so he built a 1-to-1 scale, and it's in the middle of Tennessee Centennial Park. Just
And
there.
we went there.
It's really cool.
It's really cool.
They have it's just a 1-to-1 scale of the Parthenon.
Is it
And
big?
there's a
Oh, it's huge.
It's huge.
It's like a football field big of just Roman architecture.
Grecian architecture, and there's a huge fucking statue of Athena inside.
Yeah,
Like
it's huge.
gold plated, like ivory, fucking. No one's interested in this, but I.
It's got
No, yeah.
columns on it.
Yeah,
got
columns.
Listening.
And the
Wow.
phrase has a carving of the birth of Venus.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, that,
What's your favorite romantic era artist?
We've got to go
It'd
visit
be
the
Roman
bathroom.
era artist.
I'm a big fan of
Which ones do you like?
slide one this way.
Are you talking
Van
about?
Gogh. I love Van Gogh.
He was in early.
I love Van
He was
Gogh.
early
Yeah, he's good.
impressionist.
Did you guys go to that thing downtown? What was it, the Van Gogh thing?
I did not.
No, I went to the one in Atlanta last year though. We had like a field trip to
Oh.
Davidson.
I didn't go. I was busy that
Oh.
day.
What were you...
It was the day after the water parks concert.
What were you busy
We
with?
went to a Water Parks concert. You know who Water Parks is?
No.
They're not that. They're a band.
They're-
They're like mid. They're like the step above us and the step under Rage Against the Machine. You know that tiny little
Yeah.
wedge between those two bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to one of their concerts for her birthday, and I brought a business card with our band name on it, and I sat on my friend's shoulders the entire time, just screaming at the front man to
Yeah.
take my business card. And he heard me at one point, and he went, "You got to throw it up here." So I folded it and I threw it, and it made it about 2 feet, and we were like in the middle of the pit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well that shit's gone. 3 songs later, I see this tiny little white woman in the front row hand him a slip of paper, and it's our fucking card.
And I go, no fucking way. Because this dude was he was the reason I started playing guitar, like when I was 13, or I didn't start playing guitar until I was 15. But when
Yeah.
I was 13, I was like, this is what I'm going to do.
That's crazy. You
And
should have just, like, frisbeed it
I
up
tried
there.
that.
There was
look,
like
man.
air conditioning. It was
Oh, it was
not
inside.
ideal conditions.
Yeah,
Crazy
it wasn't.
outside.
It was
It
at
wasn't great.
Buckhead Theater.
But we
in
did get
Buckhead.
he read our band name out to everyone.
Really?
And we got like 3 Atlanta followers. That was pretty sick.
Is playing in Atlanta fun? Besides that one girl crying on the ground.
Well, she
That
actually
was the
lives
best
here,
part.
so she's at all of our show
I'd probably
regardless.
cry too if I drove to Atlanta
And missed the
And
show.
missed the show.
Miss the people you were coming to see.
Yeah. I like playing in Atlanta.
I just like-
I just like playing
I
in
just
general.
like playing. I
Yeah.
don't care where we play, as long as there's people there.
The problem with Atlanta is it's really hit or miss. There's either a lot of people or no one.
Yeah.
And it depends on what event you're playing. And we're all under 21, so we can't play places that sell alcohol,
Oh, that sucks.
which A, makes it borderline impossible to play shows in Augusta, and it makes it harder to play shows in Atlanta than you think.
You get a nice bathroom.
That's not mine. That's my roommate's.
Oh, good news. Where's he or she?
It's a guy. He's at work. He was the other guy that used to be on this. His name is Sean.
Do you want to drop the beans on that?
I mean, we're straight
We
now.
can get personal.
That's okay.
Or we can get real personal.
We can get real personal. We can start talking. We can start trauma dumping.
He's
Should we
not
trauma
listening
dump?
to this.
Yeah, I think we should.
have,
Can
like,
we all
bro,
just
we have,
trauma
like,
dump?
so-
Cody,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go first.
Who's Sean?
I feel like we've been talking for a while.
We're gonna trauma dump.
Only for 35 minutes.
Okay, so
Only for 35 minutes of the 30
I want to trauma dump on something very important to me real quick. Yeah, he's got to cut all of that.
Yeah, I got rough and rowdy.
So,
Cody's trauma dumping. Everyone shut up.
trying to trauma dump. Shut the fuck up. So, when I was a little man, a little fellow, I really wanted a dog, right? So I prayed and prayed and prayed for days for a dog, and then this one day I was outside playing with sticks and dirt and shit as a kid does.
As they do, you know.
And a giant black dog ran into my yard, and I was so happy. I finally had a dog, I thought. And
Oh, yeah.
but then the dog proceeded to jump on top of me and topple my little man body onto the ground. And he proceeded to passionately hump me for dog hump me for the next 30 seconds, and proceeded to do that every day for the next week.
I'm really understanding why Cody is Cody.
Yeah.
It's making way more sense.
And then it became a consistent problem, and eventually they put the dog down.
We had
Oh.
press charges.
Really?
We pressed charges on the dog. And then it happened again at my mom was friends with my kindergarten teacher, and went to her house, and she had a Great Dane, and that Great Dane violently molested me on the floor while
Oh my god!
all right, I'm gonna say it again.
You died straight down.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
No, I straight up in front of you. I'm talking about a great name.
Did fart?
No, I actually didn't fart.
I don't smell it.
Okay, back to my
I
story.
really didn't fart either.
Y'all,
It's lingering.
I guess it seems to be
y'all,
Comes in this corner.
y'all better not laugh at me.
wall straight.
Straight face. So, alright. So, the Great Dane, while my mom and kindergarten teacher were having wine or something in the other room, proceeded to violently hump me for another 30 seconds. And that is all of my trauma. That is everything. That is why I am the way I am. Dogs are sexually attracted to me in my tight little man body. I don't know why. Next.
There was one time back when me and Drew were in our other band, and
Maggie dumped me.
no, that was in between the bands. Actually, no, I'll tell that story. I was gonna tell a different story, but I'll tell that one. So, me and Drew, this was like at the very beginning of Estimated Principles, and our friends, Shroom Service, they were playing a show at Southbound back when the old one was still around, and like, I asked the girl I was dating at the time, I was like, hey, are you gonna be there tonight? She said no. I was like, oh, okay. So we go and we're like hanging out and like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, we were there for like 30 minutes, and then it was before 10, so you could go in and out freely without an ID. And no, and like we were hanging out, and then I go outside, and then I get a text from Drew's girlfriend, and she's like, "Come inside, look who's here." And it was my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, "Huh, that's weird." And she was also drinking, and I was like, "Huh, that's weird." Keep in mind, we was like 15 and 16 at that time, or like 16 and 16, something like that. And yeah, it happens. Anyways, so like we were talking, like it was very weird. Something was off. And then like at like 11, whenever they start IDing people, she went out to go like get one of her friends to her car, and she couldn't get back in. So me being the nice young man, the nice young man that I am, I'm gonna hurt you. I walk her to her car, and she like sits me down outside of Southbound, and she's like, "We need to talk." And I was like, "Oh no!" And then she broke up with me outside of Southbound. That was a very bad experience. Like, yeah, no, yeah, it was actually a horrible time to be me. And
I really thought that was divine boom. I was about to shit myself.
So it gets worse, because like after it happened, like I called Drew and I was like, "Drew, it's time to go." So we get into the back of his Jeep, and he doesn't have back seats in his Jeep at this time. So
I did.
No, you didn't.
It was legal.
It was very illegal. And I'm sitting in the back seat of his Jeep. Well, the back. Turn it off. Essentially, I'm essentially in like the trunk of his Jeep. And he like, I'm like bawling my eyes out in the trunk of this man's Jeep, and he starts blasting Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. So I'm bawling my eyes out, and the only thing is Super Bass, Super Bass. So like the whole ride back, I was bawling my eyes out, and then I've never been the same since.
We were crazy back
It
then.
does not matter what you're going through. The party does not stop, Drew.
gotta
Look,
keep
man,
gotta
they're
keep
pulling her off
rolling.
life support. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Highway. I'm like, bro, it does not fucking matter what's going on. His playlist does not change. Dude, that's gonna be Vine boom.
Nothing bad has ever happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
What about that time you got uppercutted in the nutsack?
It made me realize who I am and what I'm all about, you know? And all it was a positive experience.
You were hunched over a golf cart crying for like 10 minutes.
Yep, and now I do it once a week.
I've been through so much shit in my life. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't. Somebody make something.
Literally anything.
You pick one for me, I'll pick one for you.
Oh no, I can't pick one for you. What?
Oh, we're siblings. I don't know if that was obvious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, what should Clay Trauma dump about?
Nah, you gotta pick one thing.
No.
No. So I was sitting on the couch in this dude's apartment, and Drew started playing this fucking noise. I went to Catholic school.
That's pretty bad.
I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to 7th grade. Just
Aquinas?
spoiler alert. What?
Was it Aquinas?
No, St. Mary's. Aquinas is the high school that you go into.
We both went to Davidson to avoid going to Aquinas.
Yeah,
Oh, it's that
because
bad.
spoiler, this whole situation leads to a suicide attempt. So
Oh, dang.
it is not good.
Tell them about the
You don't have to trauma dump this
The what?
hard.
The cum dumpsters.
Yeah, just do the
That's a
cum locker
Davidson
room.
thing, and it's not traumatic. It's funny.
That's so trauma.
So I went to a Catholic school.
Talk about.
What?
You're gonna have a lot of content.
Oh, dude. So there were no lockers at St. Mary's. Spoiler alert. That's the school. Leaked.
Oh yeah. Well, we already leaked.
There were no lockers because it was a private school. You just put the shit in your backpack and move on.
Yeah.
But there were lockers only in the bathrooms by the gym because they were like the locker rooms, I guess.
Yeah.
And the lockers were pretty fucking small. They weren't sizable at all.
They were big.
Well, they were big enough.
I never had
So I don't even. We were in PE, and you usually don't have to. You usually don't have to change for PE, but this one time we did. I guess it was like a shorts day. I don't know. So we were changing.
I think your cat just peed.
Catholics. Where?
Damn. So we're changing, and
This is so sad.
look, this story ends with me getting shoved into the locker, and they lock it, and then they don't find me for 40 minutes.
Really?
I'm dead ass.
That's so sad.
Hang up.
I'm dead ass. Like I was in this and the locker room is like you gotta walk down a hallway and turn into the locker room. So like if I'm screaming out this locker, no one's hearing me.
Yeah.
Right? So the PE teacher happens to walk by at some point. God bless Miss Sunshine's heart. And she
Miss Sunshine?
yeah, that was our PE teacher's name.
That was her last
That
name?
was her legal name.
She was
Really?
literally-
Miss
I loved
Sunshine. She was a angel.
her. She literally was an angel.
Did she die or something?
She retired.
You said
I
before,
guess
but
she's
died.
probably dead now. Yo, your cat's fucking with your shit.
That'll be good.
I trust him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm 19.
Isn't his first one?
Finish your story.
Continue.
And then I was also the only kid not on the football team, so that added to the bullying. I had long hair, so that added to the bullying.
Yeah.
And then the cream on top of the cake here, starting in like I think 5th or 6th grade. This is when it started taking a turn for the worst.
Yeah.
Because I started doing ballet, and I did not want that to get out. But I also started doing social with my ballet partner at the time.
Yeah.
And then when we went to social, they would ask how I met her, and I'd say, I don't know. And then one day she told them that I did ballet. And then it got out to everyone. And then at that point, it was over.
Do you still do ballet?
No. I snapped my ankle in half.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that put an end to that. That's when I started drumming.
What they don't know, and hang on, this is actually a tip for all you young fellas, all you young lads that are thinking about something to get into, and you ain't got no hose. Do ballet.
True.
Do ballet.
That's a fact.
There are so many women
all
and
you
no
have to-
competition.
You have to. The whole point of the ballet is to get ripped with a bunch of women, and you're like one of 3 dudes usually.
So you do get hosed when you.
All the time.
You gotta lift these women. God forbid the mamba come out and you gotta hold this woman close and spin her ass. That's an emotional connection.
Could you say that about cheerleading too?
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't. Do they let men cheerlead?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
There's
It's 2022.
They do now.
Holy
They do
shit!
now.
No, you should be one of those dudes that like it does like the setting, like throws them up.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
World record speedrun to get shot off the internet canceled as fast as we possibly can.
Can we make it like a
So
very
confused.
Oh, he trauma dumped.
climactic,
You said you were gonna pick one for
intro
me.
for this podcast. Real quick?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, like,
We're
let me
at-
see
Welcome to the Sofa Session.
We're still introing?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sofa Sessions. We're Estimated Principles. We're going to be talking about gorilla penises, bear penises, dogs humping me, dogs humping my friends. Maggie broke up with him. Thank you guys for watching. Boom!
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
7 times.
So our father.
No. He's probably gonna listen to this. Okay. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out.
Cut that part out.
Long story. So, guys, shut up. No, my story is.
It's baby metal.
I hate baby metal.
That's my main influence.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
so in 4th grade, I was taking a test in my music class, and we were all sitting on the ground, and my back was facing this other guy who was taking his test. And put your feet away.
I got one pain to
And I was taking the test, and it was really quiet, and I farted really loud, and everyone was like, oh, because they all knew it was me, because I farted really fucking loud, and the dude behind me, I was like, I'm so sorry. It was Timothy. Timothy, I love you. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you remember this.
Is Timothy gonna listen to this?
If my friend Felix makes him listen to it, yes.
I
They
think
go to
he should.
UGA together. Love you, Felix.
Drew's thirsting for this.
It smelled really bad too.
That reminds me, when I was in 4th grade, they sent me to the principal and called the cops because someone said I had a gun.
Really?
In 4th grade.
Wait, I have a similar occurrence.
They were like, I went into the classroom and all the book bags were on the ground. I had a girl's book bag, so like the girl book bags were still on the hangers, but the guys were all on the ground. And they said, "Which book bag is yours?" And I pointed at a little pink one, and they went, "Really?" And I said, "Yep, that's it, officer."
I've never been more emasculated in my life.
Embarrassing.
With the ponies on it?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you, boy?
And so they opened it, and I was
He's
like,
had a creeper backpack ever since.
I was like, "What's going on, Chief?" And he was like, except I was crying and didn't say chief or anything else. But he was like, "Someone told us you brought a gun to school." And I went, which is not a good defense.
Definitely not a no. Not a confession, but it's not a no.
So I went to the principal's office, and he was like, "Why did you bring a gun to school?" And at this point, no. But I was like, "Man, what do I say?" Right? And so now my parents make fun of me. But I said,
Same.
because they're great. And so but so I go to the principal's office, and he's like, "Why did you need a gun for school?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I gotta think of something real
Target
quick.
practice.
I gotta get out of this situation." And so I was like, "Yeah, I brought a gun to school," because that was because I was
Better own up to it.
I was in 4th grade, and I thought that was the right thing to do.
I'm clean. No, you didn't.
And I was like, gun.
Complete
And
and
they were
utter
like-
compliance.
They were like, "Why did you need a pellet gun for school?" And I was like, now I'm really in deep. There's no backing out of this. I went, on like where the bus picks me up is a mile away from my house. It was like on my driveway. But I was like, it's a mile away from my house, and there's these big bushes, and these Asian ninjas hide behind them, and they.
Why did you specify Asian?
I was 4 or something. How old are you in 4th grade? 10. I was 10 and stupid. And so I was like, these guys attacked me. And so I put the gun in there, and then this is the best part. I was like, but I didn't shoot at them. I would just use it. Waiting the book bag at them. And then they let me go. They let the fucking 10-year-old psychopath talking about ninjas and guns in school. They let me go, and here I am today.
The American justice system. This was in 10th grade? I don't know, 10th or 11th grade.
That's when your hair was dyed bleach blonde for sure.
Okay, so I had this thing in high school where I would attempt to look like a threat. I'm going to use the word threat.
Mm-hmm.
Not attempt, but I would just circumvent my way into a threat in the school system.
System of a Down really
I would
does
have
not
one
help
headphone
you.
out and one headphone in and listen to really outlandish to most people music.
Chop
And-
suey.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But like the B-sides. So it gets worse.
Oh gosh.
And then my hair would be, I would have the shaved sides and the long hair, but it would be bleached. And I would like have Sharpie and like draw myself and shit. Yeah, and or like all black usually.
He's a weird guy.
I was on the faculty's radar.
Yeah.
So I'm walking from homeroom to first period. I got my phone out in the hallway. I'm changing System of a Down albums, and then I get called to the assistant principal's office around the end of the day, and he's like walking with me, and he's like borderline got his hand on my arm, and he's like just making sure I don't reach for anything. I'm like, all right, it's not that deep, but all right. And I get to his office, and he turns on his TV and starts playing CCTV footage of the hallway this morning, and there's one still frame of me where my hand is up, my left hand, and it's very red, and my right hand has a shine to it. And he goes, "Why do you have a red liquid cupped in your hand, and why are you walking around with a knife in the hallway?" Keep in mind, I'm here. My homeroom teacher is outside her door talking to me. Like, visibly in the
Like it's in
frame.
the-
We are communicating, right? So the first thing I say to him is Miss Mills in on it? And he's like, what? And I'm like, Miss Mills, the woman in frame talking to me, Does she also have a knife? He used the phrase red lean. He thought I had a codeine mixture cupped in my hand and a knife in my other hand, walking down the hallway like some unhinged lunatic about to
Like Miss Sneed wouldn't catch on.
yeah, about to take a downer and then stab someone. I don't know what the plan was, and I confronted him on this because I don't know how is this going to lead back to me getting in trouble. I'm like, what is your end goal here, Mr. Workman? Am I like? What are you trying to?
A lot of name drops.
I don't care. He doesn't work there anymore.
Kendall Jenner, fuck you.
You know, I got a real bone to pick with Kate Bush.
I can tell.
I don't.
What do you mean, Kate?
I don't. It was just the weirdest faculty interaction I've ever had because he just kept trying to. He had like a confirmation bias that I was gonna hurt someone today, and he was just like, "So why'd you do it?" I'm like, "Do what?" And he's like, "Bring a knife to school." And I plopped my book bag down and I went, "I don't have one. Go through it." And he didn't. And he let me go. And then the next year he moved schools. So I guess I won.
Yeah, you definitely won.
You have a similar story?
Very similar.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Because we're men.
Yeah, we're
I
men.
like how they've learned nothing about the band this whole thing.
Yeah, we make
No,
music.
honestly,
No.
they're really learning.
One time
more
at
about the
lunch,
band than they've ever
I
done.
told.
Music makes more sense.
No, yeah, it
Yeah.
does. At lunch, I was talking to this kid. I was in like 4th or 5th grade, and we were playing like who's the most likely to. I don't know. We were in like 4th grade, and we were like spinning a thing, and we were like making fun of people. And we spun a. I hate you. We spun a pen, and it landed on this one kid. His name is Seth. And I looked at him, and I said, "You look like you would be in Al Qaeda." And he did not like that very much. So like 30 minutes later, I got sent to the principal's office, and I think God was on my side that day because the principal was not in his office, but I got in trouble for making a terroristic threat because I said a kid looked like he's in Al Qaeda.
But did he though?
He was a very tall white dude, so no, not even a little bit. I don't think I knew what Al Qaeda was.
What's the percent chance that we actually get somewhat canceled or receive back?
Hang on.
0.
I probably said worse on the podcast. Probably. I've said like I've talked about bestiality and stuff, so you guys are good.
We're good.
I feel like we haven't learned enough about Tim yet, though.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about you.
Oh, about me?
Yeah.
My name is not Tim.
Let's start with the basics.
Start there.
What's your name?
So, Brandon,
name is Brandon.
What brings you on the podcast today?
I don't know, I was just bored. Wanted to hang out with some people.
Me too, man.
Your podcast was an outcry for friendship?
Yeah,
That's cute.
I'm very depressed.
Brandon,
We'd be good friends.
what year were you born?
2000.
2000.
2000.
You're only 22.
Only 22. You think I'm older?
Who do you think's the oldest?
Hey, you're good, man.
Yeah, which one of us is the oldest?
Rank, go in age order from youngest to oldest.
Yeah, but I just
Well, I think Ethan's the oldest or the youngest
Okay.
Yeah.
because he said he was 17.
No, don't confirm nothing.
I'm not 17.
Oh,
No,
I'm an
that was a
idiot
lie.
then.
That was a lot.
We're all
Yeah.
over 18.
Yeah.
I'll give
Oh,
you that.
because I was kind of regretting some of the sexual comments I made because I was like,
No.
oh, there's a minor here.
No, it's okay. I can
What's the
hang.
bunny? I'm also 17.
I can hang.
He did fuck the bunny.
I did.
I
Apparently.
think we left that part out
Who's
of.
the youngest?
Maybe cut that.
I still feel like it's Ethan.
You think it's even?
Yeah.
Alright, who's next?
Who's what?
Who's next?
Go up in order.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Grab hold.
I
of
would
this.
say Aoi.
Say who?
That's not how you say your name?
Oh, wait.
Aoi.
Just the letter O, the letter E.
Really?
Like Australian.
Oh.
That's
Owie.
Australian Owie. You're
Aoi.
just preparing me for when we tour to Australia.
Duh, yeah. I have to say, Cody,
Okay.
Drew, and Clay.
How did you get that right?
I do research on these. You know that, right?
But our birthdays
No, I'm just
aren't
kidding.
somewhere.
I know.
Even write down more questions.
I had 3.
I saw your phone, man. You had 2 half-assed questions.
I did research. Look at this note.
I did listen to y'all's podcast though on Drop the Disc.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's good research.
This is the stuff we don't hear on the podcast. This is the stuff that we don't tell anybody.
How long have you been doing podcasts?
25 years.
That's a long time. That's a
Man,
long
for a
time.
20 of the game.
I've been doing it for like 4 months. So Still new.
Who's the other most famous? Are we the most famous people you've interviewed?
No.
Probably
No,
not.
I did research. No, we're not.
Who's the most famous then, Cody?
Kate Bush?
It's that rapper guy that does YouTube.
YBG
videos.
Alex?
No.
Brandon Buckingham?
Who else have you been?
Gay
I can't
Tracks?
remember who it is.
I had somebody on here this morning, Tommy G.
Yeah.
He
This morning?
yeah,
Wait, is that who I'm thinking of? Hold on.
he's friends with Balin Levine. Yeah.
Crazy.
I wish I was friends with
Now,
Big
if I'm
Bang.
honest with you,
Adam Levine?
I gotta. I work at
His dad's name.
Jimmy's, right?
Yeah, I shop there.
Had the drop,
Yeah.
and he said, they said, hey, like security guards came up to us, and they said, Balin Levine is not coming to this mall. And I said, excuse me? And they said, we just heard that Balin Levine is coming to the mall, but he just shut down mall, like the Atlanta main mall,
Yeah.
the Mall of Georgia or whatever. And we said, we didn't realize he was coming here. And they said, hire a police force. And they were like, if there's any more than, like, I think they said like 75 people in the building at one time, then we're shutting down the mall.
Really?
And so when they said if there's any more than like, X amount of Balin Levine fans coming because he's there, we then decided to email Balin and please come every day this week, please, Balin. And as a matter of fact, my boss's boss, text us and said, if you can get Balin in your store and record the whole thing, set up cameras, do whatever, and get them to shut down another mall, the publicity would be so great. And so she was like pushing so hard that we shut down the mall, and I think that's really neat. Thank you, Balin.
Yeah. He definitely should have done
I
that.
can't believe you met Tommy G. I watch that dude all the time on YouTube. That's actually
Who the
fucking
fuck
crazy.
is Tommy?
Who is Tommy G?
No, dude, that's actually so cool. Like, I
Yeah.
watch that shit on YouTube
No
all the
disrespect to
time.
Tommy G. I'm sure
He does like street documentaries. He does like
Yeah.
street interviews and like,
Oh, Tommy G!
yeah, like Channel 5 type shit. No, like it's actually like really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
He's
good.
got a shit ton of subscribers on YouTube. He's really cool.
You know
Yeah.
who Soup is?
I just eat it.
Dallas Soup.
No.
He plays Gmod.
don't know.
Gmod professional creator.
Yeah, he plays.
He has like 1 million followers on Instagram.
I know who Vanos is.
He's got 2
I
million
love
fans.
Vanos.
I've been
I love
watching
Vanos.
Vanos since I was 13.
I never
what's up.
watched one Vanos video.
I got this shirt from
I did.
Oh, really? He gave it to you? Or?
I'm watching him now.
The one
His what?
musical thing that I'll say this whole
Oh, dang.
podcast is I was raised
just
on
showed
the
up?
do.
Well, because I'm telling a story now. So
Mark
there's
wasn't.
a YouTuber named Soup.
Mm-hmm.
He has his band called Slackjaw. Shout out, they're cool. They initially asked me to join them or to audition, I guess, and I was a little busy with these. Come on, at the time, Slackjaw had like 50,000 followers on Instagram, and we had 200, and I chose this. So know your place. But regardless, I have a cousin who plays drums, so I told him to DM them, and they figured it out.
Yeah.
But then they ended up doing a lot of shit with music and stuff, and then they went because they're in a band.
Yeah.
If you know a Susan Bruce, tell her to stop leaving me emails.
Discmaker, we bought CDs from you once. I would like to unsubscribe from your spam emails. If you're hearing this, I have unsubscribed 8 times, and I still hear how you can offer me deals. I'm done.
Dude, I've unsubscribed from. I don't think I ever subscribed.
I've been on.
I've bought one band T-shirt from Hot Topic, and it was before I had an email. And
emails
I
from
get an
Hot Topic?
email every second day of the month.
Hold on, let me go through it. I have some beef with people on Gmail. I've got beef with some Gmail people. Let's see. Team Snapchat, I'm done. GoFundMe, I don't know why I'm getting spam emails from GoFundMe, but I'm not helping you. Disc makers, there they are. McAfee, I don't want your protection. Ethan's mom, I'll send you that logo. Sync, Sticker Mule, Reddit. I get so many emails from fucking Reddit every day. YouTube, I'm done. Discmake, Venmo.
That's cool.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go to band practice.
We're gonna cold turkey here. It's been great having you.
See you later.
We are Estimated Principles. We do actually make music and perform live. You can follow us on Instagram
and find us on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, and you can find our show dates estimatedprinciples.com for merch. We're gonna upload some new stuff there at some point.
If you want to see more of the casting couch sections with estimated testicles, subscribe to his YouTube and subscribe right now, or I'll come to your house and kill you in cold blood. I'll leave dead animals in your mailbox.
He'll bring that Great Dane from earlier.
Well, Brandon, would you like to take us to the end?
Take us home, Brandon.
You guys just did. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, good news. We're done?